Do you hear the trumpet blast? Deep within the earth, you who is so sweetly tangled in the song of the roots. Can you hear it calling? Awake from your dreams. Arise. Believe it or not, dear fool, you have made it to the penultimate card of the major arcana, the climax of the journey. The time has come for you to come forth in judgment, strong, reborn, renewed, for soon you shall be the world dancer. The finale that begins a new story, that begins the story of zero again. Let us now taste the vivid power of Marion Marou's Judgement, accompanied by Erno's intuitive music.
The trumpet is calling. Its sound are the sevenfold rays of the rainbow, a luminous portal to the divine, where all colors meet into one. You are released from the walls of earlier imprints. Hand in hand, your mind and your feelings are flowing together. Above and below, right and left are connected. You've entered the sacred realm of holy diversity, where wisdom gently replaces certainty and quiet truth reveals itself. You have reached Judgment. The trumpet is calling. Its sound are the sevenfold rays of the rainbow, an open gate to eternity, where every color returns to their source. The portal is open. The trumpet is calling. Are you ready to go?
Such absolute joy. Within Marou's words and art, I feel this glorious encapsulation of her journey. And it cannot be contained. Marou's Judgement is a springboard that precisely sends her up into the dance she has been preparing for, practicing for, planning all this time. Discovering a dance that has been cultivated and yet is still ecstatic, impromptu, and free-flowing. As Marou jumps into her cosmic dance, she brings us along with her. Thank you, dearest Marou and Erno. My heart sings as I dance with you. Now let us see how our dear Mary approaches Judgment with her sweet babies Lance and Lena, and her wonderful husband, my beloved brother, Ethan, and of course their precious animal friends.
Embrace this time of transformation and renewal and reckon with your choices. Because as our time with the major arcana nears its close, we're encountering Judgment. This card embodies karma for me more than the Wheel of Fortune or even justice. It signifies a huge time of awakening, like your eyes are finally open to what all of the choices that you've made add up to. There's no more hiding. Everything will be brought to light. Do you really trust yourself and the path that you've chosen? You're ready for this. You're so close. When meditating on this card, I envisioned a small field mouse emerging from a grassy den, maybe only slightly inspired by Hammy the hamster. As it emerges into the dappled sunlight, it is reminded how fortuitous this choice really was. I like to think you have the same good fortune coming your way, because if you're doing your best, then that's the best that you can do. Trust yourself and prepare to be judged.
Of course, Hammy Baby the hamster brought inspiration to this card. He is the newest member of the family, after all. I love the gentle touch of timidity in Mary's judgment. A tiny critter gauging the safety, the wisdom of emerging into the clearing. Because even after so much growth, change, and revelation, we are still just a little guy. We are as expansive and magnificent as the universe, knowing we are one with it. And yet, we are also just a little guy. Mary has tapped her fingertips on the heart of the mystery. Both are true at the same time. On each step of Mary's journey, she has lived this vast oneness and precious singular tininess. She and her family have brought us on adventures in the breathtaking landscape they inhabit. And she has also taken a magnifying glass to help us see the little guys who live out their stories within the land, a part of it, and yet also unique unto themselves. Mary is truly a dancer, and I can't wait to see how she manifests the world dancer. Thank you, Mary. So, let's go see how little Ursula and Kufel are doing now that they have had a warm encounter with the sun. As the happy day progressed, clouds gathered, and then they heard a trumpet, and the clouds rolled away, and instead of the sun, a woman emerged. She took up Kufel on a pencil, and she took up Ursula on a paintbrush, with a bemused smile. "You know," she said warmly, "when Mr. Waite commissioned me to create a tarot," he called it his rectified tarot, and me a lady who has high claims as an artist. I could never have guessed what would come of our endeavors. 78 drawings in 6 months for very little pay. Indeed, madness. And yet, I did it. And each card became a portal. Portals through which countless souls have entered. Portals many I've redesigned. But the heart of the realm Mr. Waite and I created beats ever the stronger as each new soul encounters it and plays within it, a play of color, light, and symbol that changes them. And this play also evolves the realm that is tarot. And now, my precious little fools, you are nearing the world dance, which shall bring you back into the zero. And at zero, you shall dance into further stories, perhaps into the minor arcana, where you shall find me, Pixie, as I am called, in every corner guiding you through the landscape. But first, you must dance. And with this, the artist sent them flying, Kufel on pencil, Ursula on paintbrush, past the mountains of the Fool and the Hermit, back to the Zero portal. Yes, full admission, I have known from the beginning of Tarotplea that Ursula would meet Pamela Coleman Smith in my judgment card. She has been my guiding light throughout this Tarotplea challenge, and I have lived and breathed inside her artwork for the past 4 months. And I'm pretty sure I will continue living within her tarot portals for many years to come. I've tried my best to honor her with each video, as well as Waite, because together they have blessed my life and so many other lives. And, as Waite said in his conclusion to his pictorial key to the tarot, "Let anyone who is a mystic consider separately and in combination the magician, the fool, the high priestess, the hierophant, the empress, the emperor, the hanged man, and the tower. Let him then consider the card called the Last Judgment, They contain the legend of the soul. The other trumps major are the details and, as one might say, the accidents. Perhaps such a person will begin to understand what lies far behind these symbols, by whosoever first invented and however preserved. Well, we have definitely been that person's, or something like that. Which is why I also wish to honor my two companions who have bravely and so kindly stuck with me each step of the way on this crazy challenge. Marion Marou and Mary. There would be no tarot plea without you two, and I love you both so much. And as sweet Marou always says, I am sending warm troll hugs to you both. I am also so grateful to our other dear companions who have brought such delight to this project. Natura of the Mists, Joanna, Leah, Erno, Ethan, George, and my adorable husband Alex. Y'all are so amazing. Also, bearing in mind both Pixie and Vate, I would like to point out another little Easter egg. A bit of a lore drop, you might say. The ellipses, the 3 periods, the 3 full stops, whatever you want to call them, after the card names in the video titles. I did that to symbolize the evolving tarot, how it is ever changing, there is always more, and how our interactions with it add to the realm of tarot. Right. So, next week we are indeed going to the Zero portal. And this time we are going reborn, renewed, filled with new wisdom. And boy, howdy are we dancing. And I will also be announcing the exciting next chapter of Tarot Plea, the Minor Arcana, and how that shall go down. We just can't stop. And just in case you were worried, more trolls. I can't stop with the trolls. And Mr. Wanderplea got me 26 new troll babies he rescued from eBay for Christmas, and they need their time to shine. So, Minor Arcana it is. Just so much thank yous to all of you. And until next week, when we will be dancing, we'll see y'all later. Bye.